I want to show you how to calculate dollar weighted average return, and we're also going to compare it to the arithmetic average return and the geometric average return. So to do this example, I just have some hypothetical numbers in here. So we're going to assume that in year 0 you deposit $1,000, in year 1 you deposit $2,000, in year 3 you deposit $3,000, and in year 3 you deposit $4,000. And then you're going to get these returns, 10% between year 0 and year 1, minus 4% between 1 and 2, 12% between 2 and 3, and 11% between 3 and 4. So if we want to calculate the arithmetic average, that's quite easy. We can just use the average function and just take the average of the returns that are here. And we get 7.25%. For the geometric average, we're going to add 1 to each one of these values, and then we're going to multiply them all together, and then we're going to raise it to the 1 over 4 power and subtract 1 from it. All right, so in this case, we're getting compounding here. So let's see, this is going to be equal to 1 plus what's right here. And let's make that a value rather than a percentage, and just copy this down. Right? 10% is 0.1, so 1 plus 0.1 is 1.10, and this is minus 0.04, and negative 0.04 plus 1 is 0.96, etc. So let's just multiply these together, and let's see, when we say equals, first value times the second value times the third value times the fourth value times that, and we're going to say we're going to raise it to the 0.25 power, and we're going to subtract 1. And I made some mistake here. I see what I did wrong. I put an extra asterisk in there. And we get 7.04%. So how about the dollar weighted average? Well, to get the dollar weighted average, we want to figure out what's the cumulative value of the portfolio at the end. So remember, you're investing $1,000 the first period. That's going to grow for 4 periods, but not at the same rate. It's going to earn 10% the first year, minus 4 the second, 12% the third, etc. So let's say cumulative value, and let's see if we can't figure that out. So we're going to say this is going to be equal to the negative of this cash flow. Remember, we want to get a positive number here, so I'm going to make this a negative number, times, we already have 1 plus r here, so you have 1,100. How about in period 2? In period 2, we're going to have this value plus the negative of this, right? So you're adding 2,000 to the 1,100 you have, and you're multiplying it by this value here. And I think we should be able to copy that down, hopefully. Expand the places. And so at the end, we have, in that year 4, we have $11,869.36. So let's put this in here. So now, how do you calculate the dollar weighted average? Well, this is just going to be an IRR calculation. Okay, these are the cash outflows. This is the cash inflow. And let's see what we get here. We're going to use the IRR function. We're just going to simply highlight everything here. And let me expand the decimal places a couple places. And we get 8.75%. Let's ask ourselves, does that really make sense? Okay, it's quite a bit higher than the arithmetic average and the geometric average. Well, think about it. Here you've put a lot more money in at 11% and more money than here at 12%. So you only have one sort of bad year. And so, in terms of weighting it, the fact that you have quite a bit of money earning 11%, and quite a bit of money, remember you have the cumulative value, earning 12%, you should get a higher dollar weighted average return. So this is kind of a nice comparison here. Dollar weighted average is going to be done by figuring out what's the final value, dollar value of the portfolio, and then finding the internal rate of return, where calculating the arithmetic average is just averaging these numbers, and calculating the geometric average return is just adding 1 to all of these and calculating the geometric average. So I hope you found this useful, and thanks for watching.